Hi class. So for week 4 and um, talking about a couple of events or people that had a lasting impact on the development of our country, I noted a few different things. And the first, obviously there was a lot, but the ones that kind of struck me, the Sand Creek Massacre. And I wanted to talk about this just because I feel like this right here, where the militia raided the camp, the Cheyenne leader had already negotiated a peaceful settlement. Therefore, thinking that they were going to be okay, had the flag flying, the surrender flag, as well as the U.S. flag, to try to keep his people safe. And close to 100 people were murdered, mostly women and children. And I think that things like that in our history have influenced current situations and just a total mistrust of the government, mistrust of the very people that are supposed to protect us. And that's just one, obviously, of many scenarios where things like this have occurred and our government's gone back on their word. And it happened quite a bit, it seems, especially to the natives, Native Americans, and then even Chinese or any other immigrants that have come into the U.S. The other, let's see, Alexander Graham Bell, obviously huge effect of the development of our country, giving us the access to be able to reach people at such distances, and to just call people up on the phone, was a huge thing, and obviously blew up really quickly and spread very quickly, giving us that kind of communication and improving that within our systems. Helped on so many levels, continues to help on so many levels. So that was another area that I felt like was huge. Thomas Edison, just with the numerous things that he invented, I didn't, in fact, realize that he created a better version of the phone until reading this last week. So that was kind of neat. Ultimately selling to the Bell Corporation, but all this whole thing about monopolizing different industries came to light as well. Just looking at how, some of these big key players were doing things such as swooping up from, just the bottom to the top, every aspect of what their business was about, so that they really had control over everything in their industry. It's kind of, that was fascinating to read about that, just how people's minds worked. And again, I think it just goes back to the greed of, the dollar. But the last person that I wanted to talk about that impressed me actually was Andrew Carnegie. I really liked what he had to say about the gospel of wealth, and I thought he was most compelling because of, obviously, talking about philanthropy and helping man who is motivated to do something with himself, resonated with me. I thought that was really compelling. So those are 3 or 4 of the things that I felt that really helped to develop our country.